From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, welcome to today's presentation of Huntsville High School Hornet Baseball. It's time for the Hornets Baseball pregame show. So let's send you down to the diamond with color analyst BJ McMichael and the voice of Hornets Baseball, Collin Neill.
And welcome to the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Sorry for the late start to the pregame show, folks. Something was going on with the streaming software, but we got that situated, and we are here live from Dayton, Texas, about an hour and a half southeast of Huntsville, Texas. You just take the Grand Parkway, or you just go through New Waverly, go through Cleveland, you'll get there. It's a beautiful day. Winds a little breezy, so it could cool down. Sun is out, a bit of clouds in the sky, but we are here, and it's going to be a big game, folks. It is for Huntsville Hornets. If you win, you are in. We're going to go ahead and go to the pregame interview I had with head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Here is the interview right now.
All right, welcome back to the pregame show. Collin Neill alongside head coach Justin Jennings. Coach, well, you took 2 games against NAC last week, 13-7 win last time out. Just your thoughts on your team's recent performance.
Offensively, we were really good last week. I think as a club in the 2 games last week, we hit like 480. Anytime you can do that, you're going to have probably a pretty good amount of success. So we swung it real well. We did a lot of good things offensively, and just looking to continue that tonight.
One thing I noticed immediately about your lineup, you have Nolan Hunt behind the plate and you have Noah Nieto in right field. Just any thoughts behind that move?
We're trying to just stay with what we've got going offensively, and we feel like that is our best look. So we're going to roll it out, and we're going to see what happens. Obviously, if the defensive part of it is not working, we will make some changes. But those guys should be good enough in those positions, and what we're getting from them offensively at the current time should supersede anything else. So we're going to roll it out there. We're going to try it, and we're going to see what happens.
Luke, last time out, he gave up 3 runs against NAC. He was shaky a bit here and there, but he got through it. What have you been telling Luke as the season's been winding down in with it tonight? If y'all win, y'all are in.
Well, I called him in earlier last week, and we were looking at some stuff mechanically. Kind of at times been tipping his pitches a little bit. Whether or not that's had anything to do with anybody's success, we don't know. But just some stuff we work on and kind of talk to him about. So I anticipate he'll be sharp tonight. He prepares very well. The day, one day less shouldn't matter to him at all. So he does a good job preparing throughout the week to be ready to go, and I anticipate he'll be pretty sharp tonight.
What has changed recently with your approach to play? Y'all didn't hit any home runs at all in district play before the series against NAC, and y'all hit 3 home runs, 2 coming in courtesy of Gage Doris and 1 with Jackson Batten, 2 2-run shots from Batten and Gage on Friday night. What's been the approach? What's changed for the guys?
I don't think anything's changed. I mean, we've routinely drove the ball in the gaps, and we've really been able to drive the baseball all year. And everybody we play always talks about that. Hey, when you guys are on, you drive the baseball better than really anybody in the district. So nothing has changed. I mean, we just continue to try to, we want we want to continue with our approach, and we're trying to get in, some good hitting counts, and we're trying to drive the baseball to the big part of the park. We talk about staying in the middle of the field. We talk about staying pole to pole, light pole to light pole in the middle of the field. And, we just want to try to, wear out the big part of the park. And if we can do that consistently, then the other stuff kind of takes care of itself. And, we drove some balls last week and hit the ball well. Hopefully we can continue to do that today.
All right, Coach, before I let you go, what are the keys to winning tonight? Because if y'all win, y'all are in. And it was in due part to taking 2 games against NAC and controlling y'all's own playoff destiny. And like I said, you win, you're in. What are the keys to securing that playoff spot tonight?
I think if we got to continue to do offensively what we've done the last couple weeks. It's obviously a lot easier. It's a lot easier pitching. It's a lot easier playing defense if you're doing that from ahead. So if we can get out on them early and put up some crooked numbers, which we've done of late, that will certainly put us in a good position. So we just want to look to continue what we've done offensively and just continue putting 3 phases of the game together. We've played pretty solid defensively this last few weeks. We've thrown it pretty solid, and it's coming together at the right time. So we're just looking to continue doing what we've done the last couple weeks.
All right, Coach. Thank you for your time as always.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. That was head coach Justin Jennings of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and keys to the game. Be right back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
This has been the Hornets Baseball pregame show. Get ready, Hornet Nation. First pitch is next. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic is here to treat your poison ivy, animal bites, sunburns, lacerations, sprains, breaks, and don't forget your camp and sports physicals so you can quickly get back to your daily life. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. Texpress Urgent Care offers a variety of procedures. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and McAllister's in Huntsville. The following is a KSAM Sports presentation on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Ladies and gentlemen, it's springtime in East Texas, so you know what that means. It's time once again for Huntsville High School Hornets Baseball. Now let's send you down to the diamond and join your Hornets Baseball broadcast team. Here's Collin, Neill, and BJ McMichael.
Well, we are officially in the final week of district play in Texas 5A Region 2, District 16 of Texas High School Baseball. We are here live from Dayton, Texas. Collin, Neill, BJ McMichael unfortunately could not make it out here tonight. So BJ, if you're listening, glad you're tuning in. And be sure you let us know who else is tuning in out there. We'd like to know. Be sure you put it in the comments below. We're about to get underway here. This game was originally supposed to be for Tuesday night here in Dayton at 7 p.m., but due to possible inclement weather, it was moved up to today with first pitch in just a few moments at 6 p.m. We'll get to the starting lineups eventually, folks, but we're going to go ahead and go as we always do. As y'all know, not going to stop by any means. Starting pitcher for the Dayton Broncos, it will be number 1, the senior, Holden Campbell. This pitcher the Hornets saw last time these two teams faced each other a few weeks ago back in Huntsville when the Hornets won 6-1. It's going to be interesting to see, to say the least, because both teams are facing pitchers they've already seen. No, actually, I'm going to correct myself on that one. They have not seen Luke Durham yet. The pitcher they saw last time was Collin Sanders. So it's going to be interesting to see what we got going on here. Huntsville Hornets lineup goes as is. We'll hit the Dayton Broncos starting lineup once we get to the bottom of the half of the first inning. We would have got to that, but due to technical difficulties, got to go a whole new approach this time out, folks. And leading off in left field will be Jackson Batten. Gage Doris is in the 2 spot, the designated hitter spot. Cooper Molness is in center field in the 3rd spot. Noah Nieto is at the 4th spot, catching. Collin Sanders is at 3rd. Luke Durham starting pitching and also hitting in the 6th spot. Van Brady's at 2nd in the 7th spot. or 8 spot rather, and Brian Parker Jr. is at first. In the 9-hole, Holden Langley is just doing the shortstop duties on tonight. We're about set to get underway here as the home plate umpire is having a conversation with the catcher and Hayden Campbell. And I guess is something that they got at this. Don't know exactly what they're discussing. If only if I had a mic over there to exactly tell what they're talking about. All right, we're about to get underway. Leading off for the Huntsville Hornets will be number 1, Jackson Batten. As Campbell winds up, first pitch, low and inside for ball 1. Batten waiting on Campbell's second pitch, 1-0. Around that same spot, too much inside, 2-0. Batten with a .463 on base percentage has really earned that leadoff spot, 2-0. That one in the strike zone more around that same area, so it's 2-1. The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Leadoff base hit for Jackson Batten. Good start for the Hornets, as that will send Gage Doris to the plate. And Gage Doris, for those who don't know, he was the primary leadoff hitter to start off district play for the Hornets. But then in the Tuesday night game against Nacogdoches, where the Hornets eventually run-ruled the Dragons 13-3, it was Batten that was leading off and Doris that was in the 2 spot. And ever since then, this lineup has really been dangerous, especially that top. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. Andrew Solis, the first baseman, had to jump a little bit to get that one, thankfully, because that could have rolled into foul territory and possibly moved Batten on to second. Doris steps in, the pitch. Just a bit outside for ball 1. Batten on first. Get your defensive alignment for the Dayton Broncos in just a moment. 1-0. Shows bunt, pulls back. Batten's going down to second. The throw is wild, and he's in there safely. It rolls into center field, but Batten will stay where he is. That's the stolen base right there for Jackson Batten. And just like that, believe it's 2-0. Yes, it is 2-0. And just like that, a runner is already in scoring position for the Hornets. Batten with the lead off of second. Doris waiting on the 2-0 from Campbell. That's a fly ball to left field. It could get down, and it will. It's a bloop shot. The left fielder in Harrison had trouble handling it, and Batten will easily go on to third. And runners are at the corners now with nobody out. 2 straight singles for the Hornets to start off this ball game. And now that'll send Cooper Molness, the RBI leader for district play for the Huntsville Hornets. Prime RBI opportunity right here. The pitch for Campbell. Ground ball on the right side, fielded by Solis, and the throw is wild, and Batten will score. Doris is hustling. He's going to go to third. Can he get in there? Is he safe? He is safe. He swims around it. Molness hustling to second. He's also safe. Some heads-up base running early in this ball game for the Huntsville Hornets, and it's 1-0. That'll go down as an E3 on Solis. The throw was wild. Campbell was getting back there to cover it, but now it sets up Noah Nieto. Swing and a miss. Hornets in the black jerseys on this sunny evening. 0-1 pitch is low in the dirt. Doesn't get away from Campbell. Runner at third is Doris. Runner at second is Molness. Molness, a big lead off second. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Might look at Holden Campbell, who's on the mound pitching to his brother, Hayden Campbell. Wind up, 1-2. Holds off on that one, count evens up. Still nobody out. Nieto has a chance to drive in 2 more runs for the Hornets in this opening inning. The pitch, low and inside. Campbell, Holden Campbell rather, is on the mound. Hayden Campbell, his brother, is behind the plate. Solis is at first. McSpadden's at second. Avila is at third. Threadgill is at short. Harrison's in left field. Odom's in center, and Gutierrez is in right. The full count pitch, low, ball 4, and the bases are loaded with nobody out for Nolan Hunt. Good at bat by the freshman, able to come back from a 1-2 count to work a full count walk. And there's already a mound visit between the pitcher, catcher, and all the other infielders. And the mound meeting between all the infielders is broken up. Holden Campbell now has to work with bases loaded, nobody out. Hornets already up 1-0 off of 2 hits and an error. Pitch. In there for a strike. Again, if the Hornets win on tonight, they are in the playoffs. He steps off the plate, calls time. He's going to meet with Campbell and Campbell. Possibly something with the signs. Wind slightly blowing from right center field to left center field. 0-1 to Hunt. Fly ball, that will go foul, out of play. Hunt batting .306 in district play, has really found the offensive side of things. 0-2. Ground ball to short. That's Threadgill. Underhands it to second for 1. Throw on to first is wild. And Hunt will stay at first. Molness will score along with Doris, and it's 3-0 Hornets. So now Campbell able to get the first out of the ball game, but not before the Hornets jump out to a 3-0 lead. Miles Howell will head on to first to courtesy run for Nolan Hunt. And stepping in, and folks, I know it's folks, that is indeed Collin Sanders. Different number, but, you know, mistakes happen. That is indeed Collin Sanders out there wearing number 23, playing at third tonight. Pick off, not in time. Sanders stepping back in. He's still waiting on that first pitch from Campbell. Pitch. Way inside. It hits Sanders on the leg. So Howell will go on to second. Sanders reaches first on a hit by pitch. And head coach Garcia of Dayton is going to go out there and talk to Campbell. Why don't we have a pause in the action? Let's think some of our wonderful sponsors of this broadcast. Affordable Plumbing, family owned and operated since 2000, supporting Walker County and surrounding counties. And Texpress Urgent Care, quality health care and unmatched customer service. This game already quite out of hand and a bit chaotic. Hornets up 3-0. It's only 1 out in the first. Runners are now at first and second after hit by pitch on Sanders. He seems to be all right. He seems to be walking just fine. The advice I heard all the time is rub some dirt on it. I don't know if that works, but just got to walk it off. A long mound meeting and broken up. Everyone goes back to their respective positions. Luke Durham will now step in. He is the starting pitcher on tonight for the Hornets, also hitting in the 7th spot. You know, what's interesting about when it comes to the field of Dayton, on their scoreboard, they have the pitch count up there. And for the home side, you can, I don't know if you can really see it. You can't. It says 17 pitches already for Campbell. So Durham now steps in with runners at first and second, batting .286 on the season. Campbell steps off, has a speedy runner in Howell at second. He wants to keep in check. Howell has 2 stolen bases in district play. Fastball just a bit outside for ball 1. Campbell looking in on Campbell. Durham waiting patiently. He calls time. Hornets left off the ball game with 2 straight singles by Batten and Doris. Then Molness reached on an error. Then he eventually scored along with. Runner goes. Both of them going, and the pitch is in the dirt and rolls away from Campbell. Now go down as a double steal. So Durham now has a chance to drive in 2 runners with a hit in the outfield on the 2-0 pitch from Campbell. Low and outside for ball 3. Van Brady waits on deck. 3-1. In there for a strike. Fly ball in the right field. Moving in on it is the right fielder in Gutierrez. He makes the catch. Howell gonna deke the runner, gonna stay where he's at. That's out number 2. Throw down the third. Not in time. Now that'll send Van Brady up with 2 outs, who started both games last week at second base. And he has really been taking advantage of the time that he's been given in the field. High and away for ball 1. Hit 3 RBIs last time out Friday night. That included a 2 RBI bases loaded hit. 1-0. In there for a strike that may have looked a bit high and inside, but home plate umpire's call, as always, 1-1. Brady looking for something to drive here. On the 1-1 from Campbell, breaker outside. Campbell already at 25 pitches in the first inning, but trying to get out of it with just the 3 runs given up. 2-1. Ground ball, it's a slow roller on the second. McSpadden fields it, throw on the first just in time. Solis kind of fumbled it a little bit, but was able to gather possession, but not before the Hornets jump off to a 3-0 lead as they played it 8 and got 3 across the plate. We'll be right back for the bottom of the first inning. Luke Durham starts on the mound for the Hornets. Be right back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here in Dayton, Texas, Hornets off to a 3-0 lead before the starting pitcher takes the mound for Huntsville. That's Luke Durham out there. As head coach Justin Jennings talked about in the pregame interview, he and Luke have been working on certain mechanical issues that have been noticeable, especially after that Tuesday night start against Nacogdoches, where he had trouble finding command of the zone. So let's see what the senior right-handed pitcher can do in Dayton in his last start as a Huntsville Hornet in district play. Certainly wants to make sure he gets another one with the win tonight. First pitch is low and inside for ball 1. Sebastian Avila leads off for the Dayton Broncos. Right behind him is Grant Odom, Aiden McSpadden, Holden Campbell, Hayden Campbell as the next pitch comes in. 1-0 in there for a strike. So at the 4th spot is Holden Campbell, 5th spot is Hayden Campbell, 6th spot is Andrew Solis. Good pitch in there for a strike. And then at the 7th spot is Tyler Threadgill, 8th spot is Vernon Harrison, and then the 9th spot is Angel Gutierrez. 1-2. Ground ball, try to check a swing. Sanders bobbles it a bit, throws on the first, and it's not in time. Good pick, though, by Brian Parker Jr. at first. See if they put that down as a hit or an error. I think they put that down as an error, because I think the error part of the scoreboard for the guests is broken. They didn't put it down as a hit for the Broncos, so we'll go down as an E5 on Collin Sanders at first. Ground ball through the left side, through for a base hit. So just like the Hornets in the top of the first 2 hitters up to the plate for Dayton reach base. Aiden McSpadden now steps in. Get your defensive alignment for the Hornets in just a moment. Durham looking back at second. He's showing bunt, gets it down, it rolls hard to Luke, throws it on the first just in time. Good job by Brady coming from second to cover first as Parker Jr. was moving in on it. But it advances both runners now for Holden Campbell, the cleanup hitter. Don't know if y'all hearing that, folks, but they're using Siri to call out the names. That's interesting to say the least. First pitch. Liner over the head of Martin Parker Jr. for a base hit. Now score 2 for the Broncos. And just like that, it's a one-run ball game. Holden Campbell able to help his cause right there by getting 2 runs back for his own team. The starting pitcher for Dayton getting to Hornets starting pitcher in Durham. His brother will now step in Hayden Campbell. Got a courtesy runner coming in for the pitcher and Campbell. See if I can get a number on that one. It's going to be number 18, Anthony Zuniga. Pickoff throw the first. Not in time. Dropped by Parker Jr. Able to keep it in front of him. Hornets now in a bit of a bind. They have one out. They can get out of it with a ground ball. Pickoff throw. Did he get him? No, he did not. Parker Jr. not liking the call right there, but man, good throw there. Good pickoff throw, though. Pitch. Popped up. It will go foul. In the field for the Hornets, Durham's on the bump. Nolan Hunt is at the catcher position. Brian Parker Jr. is at first. Van Brady's at second. Collin Sanders is at third. Holden Langley is at short. Jackson Batten's in left field. Cooper Molness is in center. And Noah Nieto is in right field. Another pickoff throw is not in time. So Nolan Hunt making his first start behind the plate in district play for the Hornets, and Noah Nieto moving to right field. Pitch is high. Count evens up to 1-1. And as Jennings said in the pregame, he just wanted to, he just wants to keep the offense where it is, and Hunt and Nieto are both swinging good bats. He doesn't want to sacrifice either one of them. 1-1. Way high. And this could be the lineup that head coach Justin Jennings will stick to in potential postseason play. Ground ball to third. Sanders fields it, throws on to second for 1. On to first. Not in time.
That's 2.
And that was a very bang play, but Hornets do get that second out. So Andrew Solis will now step in with the runner at first in Hayden Campbell. See if they get a courtesy runner out for the catcher. They will. Believe that's a 14 I'm looking at. Yeah, I believe that's 14. That would be Travis Adams. Solis now steps in, the starting first baseman on the night for the Broncos. Popped up, that will hit the netting and foul. Solis steps back in. Durham looking in on Hunt, the catcher. 0-1 with 2 outs. Popped up again, it will go foul again, 0-2. If Durham could just keep it where it is, just 2 runs, get out of it with the low pitch count. He currently sits at 12. And then just forget about this inning and just let the offense do more work. 0-2. Curveball called, strike 3 on the outer black, and that will do it for the Dayton Broncos. They were able to get 2 runs across the plate on 2 hits. 1 error committed by the Hornets, but the Hornets still retain the lead. It is now 3-2. Be right back. We'll be back at Dayton for the top of the 2nd inning on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets! Texpress Urgent Care Clinic is here to treat your poison ivy, animal bites, sunburns, lacerations, sprains, breaks, and don't forget your camp and sports physicals so you can quickly get back to your daily life. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. Texpress Urgent Care offers a variety of procedures. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and McAllister's in Huntsville.
Ryan Parker Jr. will lead off this top of the 2nd inning for the Hornets as the 9-1 and 2 hitters are due up. Again, Parker Jr., then it's Batten and Doris. Parker Jr. waiting on the first pitch from Campbell. He watches that one go by for a strike. 0-1. Wow, Parker Jr. hasn't been overall not been having the best season at the plate. He has really resurged as of late. 0-1. Way low in the dirt, about 5 feet before home plate. Got the Hornet crowd right around us, traveling all the way from Huntsville. 1-1. Ground ball, nice glove by Campbell. He fumbles it, throws on the first, though, in time. Hard hit by Parker Jr., but Campbell able to get a glove on it and stop it from potentially going to the outfield. That will turn the lineup over as Jackson Batten will step back in. He led off the ball game with a single. That was also right up the middle. Breaker, slider in there for a called strike. 0-1. From Campbell. Swing and a miss. It rolls to the backstop. And folks, this is the district standings as it stands right now. Porter at 9-4, K Park at 8-5, Lufkin at 8-5, Hornets at 6-7, Neck at 5-8, and Dayton, who the Hornets are facing on tonight, are 3-10. If the Hornets win, they claim that 4th and final playoff spot and will face either Hawesville or White House in the by-district round. But that's only if they get a win on the night or NAC loses tomorrow if Huntsville does lose. High chopper, Solis feels it, goes on to first himself, just able to get there by half a step for out number 2. So after giving up 3 runs in the top of the first, Campbell's already gotten the first 2 outs of the top of the 2nd inning. Doris now steps in, trying to get some 2-out power. Low. Before last week on Tuesday night, the Hornets did not hit a home run in district play. But Doris ended that home run drought with a bomb to over the right field wall in Nacogdoches. And then him and Batten hit home runs of their own on Friday night. 1-0. Foul ball straight to the netting. And with how short these walls in left and right field at 325 from home plate to the right field foul pole, Doris has the power to get it over. 1-1 breaker clips the inside part of the plate for a strike. It count runs 1 and 2. One, two from Campbell. Liner in the right field. It'll get down, it'll roll, and Doris gets on with a 2-out single. Second hit of the night in as many at-bats. The 3-spot hitter in Cooper Molness will now look to keep this going. Reached base on an error his last time up, came around to score. Chopper, it will roll foul. Cooper is searching for his first home run of the season, of district play rather. Did hit a grand slam in the Lufkin tournament. 0-1, pickoff throw, not in time. Campbell's 0-1. Popped up right over us. It'll go foul. Heads up. Count now is 0-2. Molness waiting on Campbell's pitch. Popped up right on the infield. Threadgills calls everyone off. He makes the catch. And now do it for the Hornets. They were able to get one runner on with a 2-out single by Gage Doris, but leave him stranded. We now head to the bottom of the second inning. Still 3-2 Hornets with the lead. Be right back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Durham back out there for his second inning of work. Let's see what he can do after he gave up 2 runs in that first inning. One of them was earned. That's now 20. That makes 20 errors on district play for the Hornets. Tyler Threadgill will now lead off. It should be Tyler Threadgill. Nope, that's a new thing. That's Corbin Davis. That's up number 3 as that first pitch is swung on and missed. Yeah, it's Corbin Davis, rather. That's out there for Threadgill. Oh, one. It's over the middle. Langley fields it cleanly, though. Throw on the first is in time. Great play to his left by the shortstop in Langley, and that's out number 1. Vernon Harrison, the 8-hole hitter, now steps in. Great defense by the shortstop in Langley. Chopper, slow roller, but it will roll foul. Harrison goes back, gets his bat. All one with one out. Ground ball, Luke misses it. Langley's charging in, throw on, sliding in is Harrison, he's safe. That's a 1-out infield single. Langley doing a good job of getting in on the ball, making a throw on the first. It was a clean throw rather, and that's a really hard thing to do, charging in on the ball and having to throw the ball across the body. But nonetheless, runner is now on first for the Broncos with 1 out. 9-hole hitter Angel Gutierrez now steps in. Gutierrez waiting on Durham's first pitch. In there for a strike. Got Joe Nieto tuning in on the stream. Thank you, Joe, for tuning on in. 0-1 with 1 out. He's going, shows bunt, and it's foul.
Hit him in the face.
I think Gutierrez is okay. That ball bounced straight to his head. He's saying that it hit his helmet. Head coach Sonny Garcia making sure he's all right. And Gutierrez assured him that he's okay. Never want to see that for anybody. Saw it with Bryce Harper up in the major leagues, and he was out for quite some time, and it didn't look too pretty at all. 0-2 breaker, good idea, but Gutierrez holds off on that one. It's 1-2. One, two, 1 out. Runner at first. Pickoff throw. It's not in time. Durham making some really good pickoff throws on the night. A little smirk on his face. 1-2. Just a bit high. Count evens up. Sounded like a strike, I will say so myself. Popped very loudly in the Hunt's glove. 2-2. Curveball, called strike 3. Got him looking. Second strikeout on the night for the senior right-handed pitcher. That turns the lineup over for Dayton for the first time. Sebastian Avila comes back up. He led off with a single. Or an error, rather. Runner goes. Pitch in there for a strike. Throw down to second. It's not in time. Not a bad throw, just a bit too low for Brady. Brady had to try to make the scoop and tag on the runner in Harrison, but Langley doing a good job, though, backing Brady up. It's 0-1, though, as that pitch was in there for a strike. High and away. One and one. Chopper right to us. He'll go foul. 1-2 now. We'll just got an update from Huntsville Hornets softball. We'll have that in just a moment. 1-2 is in the dirt. Hunt getting to it. Harrison rounding third, but he'll stay right where he is at. Count evens up. Durham back on the bump. He's trying to get Avila here. 2-2. Fastball tails outside. Full count now. Grant Odom waits on deck for Dayton. Full count. Liner picked up by Sanders. Throwing the first in time. Thought he caught it there for a second, but Sanders able to pick it off the ground on the short hop. Throw on the first cleanly to give Durham the clean inning. We now head to the third inning. We'll be right back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Huntsville Hornets 3, Dayton Broncos 2.
I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Welcome back to Dayton, Texas. Huntsville Hornets still up 3-2. And folks, even though this Dayton team is at the bottom of the district standings, this is not a team to take lightly. They did beat Porter once, and they took Porter to extra innings. Matter of fact, they were getting no hit by Porter heading into the final inning. They did eventually lose to Porter, but that's one of the craziest stat lines you'll ever see in a baseball game. It was a 6-6 ball game, if I remember correctly, heading into extra innings, and Dayton only had 1 hit. Noah Nieto steps up to lead off, and it's in there for a strike on the low inside part of the plate. Nieto trying to get on base here. He watches that one in the dirt. One from Campbell. Nieto, ground ball, fair down the left field line. He'll hold up at first, and that's a single for the freshman catcher. Leadoff single for the Hornets. That's what they need. They want to try to build a big gap in the scoring column against the Dayton Broncos. They want to make sure they have this victory in hand. Huntsville Lady Hornets are up in Willis, Texas, facing off against the Porter Lady Spartans. They're up 3-1 in the fight for the #1 seed. Carlos Zimmerman and Jordan Smith on the call for that one. Liner in the left center field. Hunt, is it going to get down? It will. Back-to-back singles from Nieto and Hunt, and the Hornets are in business. Collin Sanders will now step on in. Miles Howell will go to first, a courtesy run for Nolan Hunt. Coach Jennings giving Sanders some words of advice. And this is also another bat that has been finding its stride lately, nearing that 300 batting average mark. Well, he now steps in with runners at first and second with nobody out. Shows bunt, pops it up, but it won't be called. It will go foul. You can see Avila at third moving in on the grass, anticipating that. Nieto at second, Howell at first for Hunt. It's 0-1. Campbell making sure the runner Nieto at second staying where he is, but Nieto doesn't seem fazed by it at all. Campbell's pitch. Sanders bunt. Gets it down. That's a really good bunt. Campbell looked at third, and the throw is way high. It's wild. Sanders will stay at first. Nieto will go on to home. Howell was hustling on to home. Head first slide. He's in safely. Five to 2 now. The Hornets back up 3 runs. And Campbell's first mistake was looking at third. He should have thrown on to first because Sanders wasn't that far down the line when he looked at third, but that hesitation meant a whole lot. Durham now steps in. It's still nobody out. Swing and a miss. Thought I heard a bat hit the ball on that one. And that was a really good butt by Collin Sanders, getting it down in that area where the pitcher had to field it. Pick off throw not in time. Durham stands ready on the 0-1. Runner goes in. Sanders throw down to second is not in time. Stolen base for Collin Sanders. That was a strike on Durham. Count now is 0-2. Sanders off the second. The pitch to Durham. Just a bit outside. And that is especially impressive. Down 0-2 in the count to take a pitch like that. That was really close. One, two. Way high. He chops at it. Threadgill fields it. Tried to throw on to third. Did he get there in time? Yes, he did. Wow, I thought Durham was safe on that one. You see, assistant coach Corey Heidebrick's not happy about that call. Man, there have been a few calls that were just bang bang, but I thought Durham was safe on that one. Sanders does move on to third though with just the one out with Van Brady up. Shows bunt, misses it. It was a foul ball. Perhaps trying a bit of a safety squeeze. They were working on that a bit of in practice. Brady now back into the batter's box. Infield is moved in. 0-1. Ground ball. Fumble by the second baseman. It rolls slowly into right field. They'll go down as a hit, an RBI single for Van Brady, and he keeps on hitting. Six-2 ball game. And they rule that as a error, but I'm gonna go ahead and put that down as a hit. With the infield, when you're moved in on the grass like that as an infielder, a hard hit ball can be hard to field. Parker Jr., the 9-hole hitter, steps up. Line drive in the left field, moving on is Harrison, and he'll make the catch. Brady will retreat back at first, and that's 2 outs. Scoreboard shows 5-2, but it is 6-2. There we go. Jackson Batten now steps in. Lineup turnover again for the Hornets. Pick off throw the first. Not in time. Batten hitting his first district home run last time out. Way outside.
Use the whole field, Jackson. 355.
Batten waiting on the 1-0. Outside. Thought he was going to call that a strike by the way he stepped back, but he didn't. It's 2-0 now. Hitters count for the leadoff hitter. 2-0. In there for a strike. Campbell working from the stretch. Swing and a miss. That pitch looked like around Batten's wheelhouse, but looked like a changeup as it died below the plate. Below the zone, rather. Brady's on first. Batten trying to keep it going here. Brady's going. Pitches outside for a ball. Throw down to second. No one was covering, and Brady's safe. Another stolen base this inning. Full count now for Batten. Has a runner in scoring position in Brady. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss. Campbell able to strand Brady at second, but not before giving up 3 runs off of a couple of hits for the Huntsville Hornets. 6-2 ball game now as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning when we come back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here in Dayton, Texas on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network powered by KSAM Sports. Folks, just want to let you know that the Hornets will have their final game of the season at home Friday night. If you want to come out and support your Hornets, and hey, it's senior night. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to buy tickets for the next game, be sure you visit hornetnation.org for all information on the schedule for Huntsville Baseball and also Huntsville Lady Hornet softball, and when the fall comes around, they'll be here before you know it, folks. So you got to know how you get your tickets. You just go on hornetnation.org to get tickets for future Huntsville Hornet athletics. I mean, football will be here before you know it. Summer can just go by just like that. Odom leads off for Dayton. First pitch from Durham in there for a strike. Good-looking fastball right there. 0-1. Just a bit low. Good pitch, though. And Durham definitely looks a bit more comfortable out there than he has in his last couple of starts. Driving. Curveball just a bit high. And he is working from the stretch this time around, 2-2. Or that's not 2-2. Now it's 2-2. Looking at the scoreboard, they've been having a bit of issues. Popped up, it'll go foul. To the parking lot. Heads up. Ooh. That hit a windshield. Thankfully, it was on the bounce, so maybe it's not that bad damage. Maybe no damage at all, hopefully. Ground ball to third. Sanders feels it cleanly. Throws on the third. Good pick by Parker Jr., and he's out. And he hasn't been getting it done as he'd like to on the offensive end, but on the defensive end, he has definitely saved the Hornets on his picks at first. Some great defense shown right there by the sophomore. First pitch is inside for ball 1 to Aiden McSpadden. 1-0. Popped up. That will go foul. Hunt receives a new baseball from the Hornet dugout. One. Just McSpadden is just a bit high and away for ball 2. Two, 1. Fastball in there for a called strike. That fastball looks sizzling up there on the night. Two in the dirt.
Hey, no freebie. Let's go now.
On the full count pitch, Durham. Foul ball straight to Hunt. Seems to be all right, just taking a second. Still 3-2. Durham looking to get McSpadden right here. Good battle going on. He steps off. He's at 41 pitches on this evening as the clock low and away for ball 4. Dayton still getting on base, but Durham looks to be settling in.
Now batting, number 1,
Holden Campbell will now step in the cleanup hitter for the Broncos. He has a runner on first in McSpadden. High and away. With this game getting moved up to tonight instead of Tuesday night, this is the only District 16 game in 5A Region 2, Texas High School Baseball, that's getting played. 1-0, swung on and miss. Nacogdoches will finish their season with 2 games against Porter, and Lufkin will finish their season against K Park. 1-1, foul off of Hunt to the backstop. One, 2, just able to foul that off the end of his bat. Of course, a ground ball here could get Durham out of this inning, but you get out however you can. 1-2, low. Hunt able to block it, looking at first to make sure McSpadden stays where he is. Sanders is just a step out of the grass. Pickoff throw not in time. Two, high and away, full count again for the second straight batter. Hayden Campbell rather, waits on deck. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss, fastball blown right by Campbell, 2 outs. I'm sorry, I can't get over Siri announcing the players. I seriously can't. Runner goes, pitches in the dirt. Hunt will just hold it. That's a stolen base for McSpadden. Wind has calmed as the evening has gone on. 1-0 high. And Nolan Hunt will go out to talk to his pitcher. While we had the pause in the action, let's thank some of our wonderful sponsors: Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ, and Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered. Mound visit done. Hunt goes back to home. Durham receives a new ball. Again, that is indeed Nolan Hunt behind the plate. He has mainly started at second base. Didn't start in Tuesday night's game against NAC, but started at third Friday night. And now he's behind the plate with Nieto in right field. 2-0.
There you go.
Yep, it's in there for a strike. Seems to be having some tail on that fastball to his arm side on the night. Two and one. Popped up. Parker Jr. is having a look. He's still moving in, and it goes out of play. Even count now at 2-2. Runner at second is McSpadden. He reached on a full count walk and stole second on the first pitch of this at-bat. 2-2, runner goes. Liner in the left center field. Cooper Monis is going back, still going back. Batten can't get to it. 6-3 ball game now off of an RBI double by Hayden Campbell. Dayton staying in it. It's now just a 3-run ball game. Travis Adams goes out there to courtesy run for the catcher in Campbell. Andrew Solis now steps in. He has a chance of tacking on one more run with a base hit in the outfield. Durham looking to keep it where it is. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Langley right behind the runner and Adams at second. Backs off. 0-1 in the dirt. Hunt able to stop it. 1-1. Durham looking back at second at Adams, the 1-1. Fly ball at the left center field. Cooper Monis is going back. He's still going by. Batten, though, is under as he calls off, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dayton able to get a run back, but Huntsville still hold a good run deficit. Up 6-3, heading to the 4th inning. We'll be right back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets! Texpress Urgent Care Clinic is here to treat your poison ivy, animal bites, sunburns, lacerations, sprains, breaks, and don't forget your camp and sports physicals so you can quickly get back to your daily life. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. Texpress Urgent Care offers a variety of procedures. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and McAllister's in Huntsville.
6-3 ball game. Huntsville Hornets up on the Dayton Broncos. Here live in Dayton, Texas on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Score update for Huntsville Hornets softball. It's 3-3. Porter able to get 2 runs back. Those two teams have had some good battles this season against Carla Zimmerman and Jordan Smith on the call in that game. 13-inning thriller on Saturday. Hornets able to walk it off. First pitch to Gage Doris is in there for a strike. Oh, 0-1 to Doris. Hits him on the right ankle, and Doris leads off the inning with a hit by pitch. As you hear some cheers from the dugout, Doris seems to be all right. Of course, getting a hit by pitch is not pleasant nonetheless unless it hits the padding. But he seems to be all right. Staying on first now as Cooper Molness now steps in. Molness waiting on Campbell. He's working from the stretch. Campbell readies himself. Runner at first is Doris. Inside. Doris at first. Pickoff throw to first. Not in time. Campbell's 1-0. In there for a strike, count even. Molness trying to get something going here. His pickoff throw is not in time again. But Molness just batting below 400 coming into this ball game. Again, the RBI leader for the Hornets. Been consistent all district play. 1-1 is a line drive to left field. Harrison's going back. He makes the catch on the run going back. Doris will retreat back to first. That's the first out of the top of the fourth. Hard hitting out for Molness. Harrison at first stepped in, but didn't realize the ball was going to go over his head. And those line drives are hard to read. You're always taught, though, to always make sure your first step is back. Nieto watches that one go outside for ball 1. I mean, I say you're advised to always take one step back, but I don't translate that into slow pitch game, into slow pitch softball. Nieto waiting on the 1-0. Popped up over the netting. It will go foul. Nieto calls time in, and this is a bat that even he's a freshman on the chart, but this freshman has done amazing things for this Hornet squad. 1-1, pickoff, not in time. Lots of pickoff attempts on tonight. Avila is in on the grass. One with one out. High and in. Two one. Runner goes in Doris. In there for a strike. Throw down to second. Not even close. Stolen base for Gage Doris. Showing that ankle is just fine. Pitch low. Campbell able to block it. Full count. Full count. In there, called strike three, and that's the second out. Nolan Hunt now steps in. Hornets trying to get that one run back that Dayton scored in the bottom of the third inning. They're up by 3, but they, of course, want to try to put more runs up to give Luke Durham some room to breathe. Campbell's pitch. Ground ball, Swibbler. Solis fields it, steps on the back himself for out number 3. Hornets not able to get the runner at second endorsed across the plate. Still 6-3 ball game. We'll be right back in Dayton, Texas on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports as we're halfway home.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
We're halfway home, 6-3 ball game. Huntsville up on Dayton. Durham back out there for his 4th inning of work. So far giving up 3 runs, 2 of them earned. About to get back going here. Threadgill, Harrison, and Gutierrez are due up for the Dayton Broncos. Again, last time these two teams faced, the Hornets able to grab the 6-1 victory over the Broncos. So a win here not only gives them the season series against Dayton, but also, again, secures that 4th and final playoff spot. Liner up the middle, and now get down for a base hit. Threadgill stops at first. It's another base runner for Dayton. Vernon Harrison will now step on in.
Now batting, number 5, Vernon.
See how Durham reacts with a leadoff base runner. Durham. Curveball, beautiful pitch in there for a called strike.
Way to get ahead, Luke.
That called strike on that curveball really sets up nicely. Pickoff throw, almost wild, but Parker Jr. able to save it. Durham to Harrison. Fastball is just a bit outside. 1-1. Durham's 1-1. Ground ball, go foul. Durham ahead of the count now, 1-2. Can really put Durham in a more comfortable position getting the first out after a leadoff single. He stands at 60 pitches. He goes high. Two. High again, full count. Durham again missing high, a big theme in his last start against Nacogdoches. Trying to get Harrison here. Breeze, pickoff throw, not in time. Three-two. In on hands, foul. Pickoff throw, not in time again. Making sure that Threadgill stays where he is. Full count pitch again. Swing and a miss. Fourth strikeout of the ball game for Durham, and that's out number 1. Angel Gutierrez, the 9-hole hitter now, stepping in with 1 out. Durham trying to get a ground ball here. Shows bunt, though. Pops out of Hunt's glove, but keeps it in front of him. It's ball 1. One-oh. High. If Durham can get his fastball in the zone, the bottom of Dayton's order has had a hard time getting to it. It's just a lot of swing and misses on that curveball, or his fastball rather. And there was that fastball. 2-1. Pickoff throw again, not in time again. Sanders playing about a step outside of the infield grass. Pitch, hits. Gutierrez on the shoulder. Runners will now be at first and second. Parker Jr. and Sanders going to the bump to talk to Durham.
Now batting, number 12, Sebastian.
Sebastian Avila now the leadoff hitter stepping in, and this is Gonna be a test for sure for Durham. Tying run currently at the plate in Avila for Dayton. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Durham goes. Fastball in there for a strike. Good location on the inside part of the plate. Oh, 1. Low below the knees on that one. You just got to think he's one more mechanical fix away from being what he can be. Time is called by Avila. One from Durham. Curveball swing and a miss. Even if Avila made contact, he had to make extremely well contact for even a good result, because that curveball was just located perfectly well, low and away. It would have induced the ground ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Avila wails at that one. Out number 2.
Now batting, number 8, Grant.
At 71 pitches now. Durham wanting to go deep as he can. Breaker in there as it floats in there. Buckling up the 2-hole hitter in Grant Odom. A 1. Another breaker in there for a strike. 0-2. Odom got getting buckled up on 2 straight pitches. I wonder what Luke will go here. 0-2. Another breaker, ground ball to third. Sanders will just step on the third base bag, and Durham able to escape the jam, leaving runners stranded at first and second, throwing 3 straight breakers at Odom. Still 6-3 ball game as the 5th inning will get underway in just a few moments. Live from Dayton, Texas on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic is here to treat your poison ivy, animal bites, sunburns, lacerations, sprains, breaks, and don't forget your camp and sports physicals so you can quickly get back to your daily life. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. Texpress Urgent Care offers a variety of procedures. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and McAllister's in Huntsville.
Back here in Dayton, still a 6-3 ball game. Folks, for the latest up-to-the-minute information on what's happening in the world of sports in Huntsville and Walker County, follow KSAM Sports on Facebook. You can find breaking news and information for the Huntsville Hornets, Sam Houston Bearcats, and much more on the page. KSAM Sports on Facebook, your home for Huntsville and Walker County sports. And while you're still in the social media sphere, hop on Twitter and be sure to follow us on Twitter. All you have to do is search KSAM1017. You can also find Huntsville Hornet Baseball on Twitter to search Huntsville_BSB, along with Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball, who are currently in Willis, Texas, battling against the Porter Lady Spartans for that number 1 seed. Follow them on Twitter, Huntsville SB. It's still a 3-3 ball game. I believe it says bottom of the 5th inning. Campbell's still out there with 70 pitches. First pitch to Sanders down the left field line, but it will tail foul out of play. Good swing on that one just a bit early. That was for sure extra bases if that landed in fair territory. Sanders, Durham, and Brady due up for this inning on the 0-1. Campbell to Sanders in there for a strike, 0-2. Sanders trying to work with this 0-2 count. Liner on the left side through for a base hit. First swing went foul, but that second swing surely worked this time. Some 2 good barrels on the ball for Collin Sanders. Runner at first now. Hornets doing a good job of leading off innings with getting a runner on base. They have left quite a couple on base, though. Trying to score more runs to give more room for the hitter that's on deck, Luke Durham, to work with when he's back on there on the mound. He's at 74 pitches, but let's see what he can do here to help his cause. Joe's bunt pops it up. That high fastball got in on Durham. It's 0-1. Avila now moves in from the third base back, playing in on the grass. Pickoff throw, not in time. You can see the second baseman and McSpadden playing a bit in on the dirt, while the shortstop and Threadgill is playing on the edge of the grass and dirt. 0-1, shows bunt, pulls back in there for a strike, throw down to second. Is it in time? No, it isn't, as the ball gets away from McSpadden. Even if the tag was in time, the ball has to stay in the glove. Count now is 0-2. To Durham. Watches that one go above his head for ball 1. Now it's 1-2. Campbell taking his time to get ready again. He steps off. Ground ball under rather. Coach Justin Jennings, I guess he didn't want no part of fielding that one. I mean, he does have some nice kicks out there. He doesn't want to ruin them. Pitch is fouled. Still 1-2. Durham waiting on 1-2 from Campbell. Big spot right here. Durham still waiting. Campbell looking back at second. Throw. Not even close. Sanders trying to get into Campbell's head. And of course, that's just the small things right there of the game. It's like a little chess match. Even the little things matter. One, two to Durham. Swing and misses. That ball went in the dirt. Campbell will throw it on the first. Sanders, though, will go on the third on the throw. One away, but runners now at third. Campbell now at 81 pitches, and he will face the 8-hole hitter in Van Brady, who brought home a runner. On the RBI single, pitch to Brady. Liner over the head of McSpadden as it rolls into the right field. Another RBI single for Van Brady. He is red hot. 7-3 ball game. Two RBIs on the night for Van Brady. Brian Parker Jr., the 9-hole hitter, now steps in. Watches that one go away outside for ball one. The infield was playing in on that ball in place. If McSpadden was in his usual position at second, he would have easily caught that. 1-0. High. No, in there for a strike. Count 1-1. Parker Jr. at the plate with Van Brady at first. Pickoff throw to Brady. Not in time. He has one stolen base in this ball game. So Campbell keeping him in check. One. Pitch just a bit outside. 2-1. Campbell looked at Brady again. It's 2-1. The Brian Parker Jr. outside, 3-1. The leadoff hitter in Jackson Batten waits on deck. He surely wants an opportunity right here to drive in runs if Parker Jr. can reach base. (3-1) to the sophomore. Fouled off. Full count. (3-2). Low for ball four. Full count walk for Brian Parker Jr. Brady will now move on to second. Man, that's just been the name of his game for Parker Jr. Just walk, and walk. He may be struggling to hit the ball, but lately his plate discipline has been quite immaculate. Another mound meeting before Batten gets on to the play. While we have the pause in the action, let's think some more of our wonderful sponsors. Affordable Plumbing, family owned and operated since 2000, supporting Walker County and surrounding counties. And Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ. Avila playing in, or Solis rather, playing it on the grass. First pitch to Batten, he shows bunt, and the pitch will get away from Campbell, and it's wild. Brady on the third, Parker Jr. on the second. Looks like the punt might be off now. Batten can really swing the bat. 1-0. In there for a strike on the upper outside part of the plate. (1-1) to Batten. Outside. Trying to go to that same spot again, but much further out. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count even. 2-2. Outside, fake throw down the third. Full count now for Batten. '94th pitch from Campbell. Batten fouls that one off. Campbell and Batten in the big battle here. Batten with a chance to drive in 2. 3-2. Outside, ball 4, full count walk, and the bases are loaded with 1 out. And the head coach, Sonny Garcia, is going to go out there. Campbell is at 94 pitches. Let's see if they are going to pull him. Looks like it's going to be a typical mound visit. As both teams are meeting. Still 3-3 for Huntsville Lady Hornets going up against the Porter Lady Spartans. Again, Carlos Zimmerman and Jordan Smith on the call in that ball game. Battle for the number 1 seed in the district. Mound visits over. Looks like it is indeed a new pitcher. So we're going to step aside for a bit. When we come back, we'll have information on the new pitcher for the Dayton Broncos. Be right back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
New pitcher for the Dayton Broncos, going to be number 19, Carson Abshire. Campbell done for the night after 94 pitches. His line's not complete yet. He went 4 in the 3rd innings, but he is responsible for the runners at 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Abshire inherits a 1-out bases loaded situation. He'll be facing Gage Doris to start off. Abshire still in his warm-up pitches. Again, folks, just to remind you what's at stake here, as again we'll show you the district standings. Huntsville Hornets hold that sole spot, that 4th and final playoff spot in District 16 of 5A Region 2. If they win tonight, they're in. And just got another update on the Huntsville Lady Hornets. J.J. Duke hit a bomb to give the Hornets, the 4-3, Lady Hornets rather, the 4-3 lead in the bottom of the 6th inning. So the Lady Hornets are 3 outs away from not only beating the Porter Lady Spartans, but getting that number 1 seed heading into the postseason. We're about to get back underway here. Gage Doris in with 1 out, bases loaded. Abshire's first pitch. Curveball, low. One and 0. That one, fastball in there for a strike. Of course, Doris is waiting on a pitch of his own to drive, and he can really drive the baseball. Looking for one here, 1-1. Curveball, and that hits Gage Doris, and it's a RBI on the hit by pitch. Brady crosses home. He will score a 3 ball game. I know Doris really would love to get a shot at hitting the baseball, but he gets an RBI the painful way, rather. But now Cooper Molness inherits the bases loaded. Pitch to Molness. Ground ball. Fair ball. Runners have to go. Throw on the first is not in time. Avila stepped on the bag at third to get Batten, but runner in Brian Parker Jr. crosses home plate. It's an RBI fielder's choice for Cooper Molness.
Good,
9-3 ball game now with Noah Nieto up. Runners at first and second. That does close the line on Holden Campbell. Fly ball to right field. Gutierrez moving in on it. He's under it, and he'll make the catch for out number 3. But the Hornets able to get 2 runs to cross the plate. It is 8-3 now, not 9-3. Mistake on my part, folks. But Hornets up by 5 runs heading into the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll be right back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. This is Huntsville Hornet Baseball.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Luke Durham back on the bump for his 5th inning of work. He's working on 74 pitches. See what he can do in this inning. 8-3 ball game. Hornets up on the Broncos of Dayton. Again, about an hour and a half southeast of Huntsville, Texas. If you just take 45 and get on the Grand Parkway, or you go through New Waverly and then Waverly, and then through Cleveland to get to Dayton. Either way, got a good crowd of Hornets out here on tonight supporting on the Hornets. McSpadden, Campbell, and Campbell are due up for the Broncos in this inning. First pitch is high for ball 1. Pitch. Maybe a bit outside, 2-0. Two out from Durham, rather. It's just a bit high, 3-0. Durham trying to find a way to settle on here. He is trying to work quickly. Holden Campbell is due up. 3-0. In there, strike. (3-1). High and away, ball 4. Leadoff walk for McSpadden. Holden Campbell now steps in. It is senior night here at Dayton High School. Corbin Davis, Angel Gutierrez, Vernon Harrison, Hayden Campbell, and Holden Campbell, along with Aiden McSpadden. The seniors, as they were celebrated before the ball game began. Swing and a miss. Good start for Durham. Durham now taking his time this time around. 0-1. In there, yes it is. 0-2. And you can notice that McSpadden is not having a big lead, or a decent lead rather, off at first. Durham has really showed that he can really throw a good pickoff move. 0-2, foul ball. Curveball, liner, goes foul. Campbell getting ahead on that one. Still 0-2. Pickoff, not in time. And even though he hasn't had a successful pickoff move, those pickoff moves are still quite huge because it keeps Dayton's runners at bay from trying anything chaotic. 0-2 is high and away. One, two. Just able to foul that one off. It's like Campbell's trying to get something in the outfield. He wants to test Nieto in right field. 1-2. Runner goes in McSpadden. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second is not in time. Campbell, though, strikes out, but McSpadden able to get a stolen base.
Now batting, number 4, Hayden.
Hayden Campbell working with runner at second with 1 out. First pitch is low and away. One 0. Fly ball to left center field. Cooper Moldis is going back on it. Calls off Batten at the warning track. Makes the catch. Out number 2. McSpadden stays on second. We'll give you another update on the Huntsville Lady Hornets in just a moment as Andrew Solis now steps in. Solis taking his time to step back in. Durham looking back at second. Swing and a miss. High fastball blown right by Solis. Swing looked a bit of an undercut. Oh, 0-1. Durham tried to go high again, but Solis not biting. Again, this ball game with a lot of stakes for the Hornets. 1-1.
There you go.
Just a bit outside. Again, Hornets, if they win, they go to the postseason for the third straight time. 2-1. Swing and a miss on that low and away fastball. Durham now on 92 pitches. This could potentially be his last inning. Solis steps out. Got 3 of a kind on the scoreboard. 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner at second. The pitch. Foul tip. Hunt couldn't catch it. Still 2-2. Sonny Garcia, head coach of Dayton, giving Solis some words of advice, words of wisdom. Durham readies from the stretch. The 2-2. Curveball. Solis ain't biting on that one. Full count. On deck is Tyler Threadgill. 3-2. Swing and a miss! On the 95th pitch, Durham gets Solis swinging for a strikeout. And that will do it for the 5th inning. We now head to the 6th inning. Hornets are 6 outs away from claiming that 4th and final playoff spot. Be right back from Dayton, Texas. This is Huntsville Hornet Baseball live from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic is here to treat your poison ivy, animal bites, sunburns, lacerations, sprains, breaks, and don't forget your camp and sports physicals so you can quickly get back to your daily life. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. Texpress Urgent Care offers a variety of procedures. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and McAllister's in Huntsville.
Top of the 6th inning about to get underway. Abshire still out there for, I believe that's actually a new pitcher out there for the Dayton Broncos. Yes, it is. It's number 18, Anthony Zuniga. Didn't notice that until we got out of the break. Huntsville Lady Hornets are currently 1 out away from securing that number 1 seed. 2 outs, rather. Read that wrong on Game Changer. Still finds the 3 thereof. Carlos Zimmerman and Jordan Smith on the call in that ball game. Due up for the Hornets are Hunt, Sanders, and Durham. Some big playoff implications being decided tonight for both Diamond Sports. Again, if Lady Hornets win, they get the number 1 seed, but if the Huntsville Hornets win right here in Dayton, they secure that 4th and final playoff spot and reach the postseason for the 3rd straight time. Nolan Hunt will now lead off this top of the 6th inning. Hunt steps back in. He's not wearing any batting gloves this time around. Let's see if it changes his fortune. First pitch is high. Sun setting down in Dayton as it's getting nighttime. 1-0. Inside, almost hit Hunt. Count runs 2-0. After Hunt, Sanders, and Durham are due up. The 2-0 from Zuniga. Low and outside, 3-0 count. See if Hunt has the green light here. He is 1 for 3, has 2 RBIs on the night. Hunt waiting on the 3-0 from Zuniga. In there for a strike. Three and one. Swing and a miss. Count now run full. On the full count from Zuniga. Hunt, liner to center field. Will it get down? It will for a bloop single. Hunt's now 2 for 4 on the night. Collin Sanders will now step in. Courtesy runner coming in. It will be Austin Taylor at first now in place of Nolan Hunt. Did see Noah Nieto getting his catching gear ready, so that might do it for Hunt on the night. But nonetheless, Hunt having a good hitting performance. Sanders also having a good hitting performance. He's 2 for 2. Has Reach on 2 hits and a hit by pitch. Reach on a single his last time up. First pitch. High. Next pitch shows bunt, pulls back, ball 2. Durham waiting on deck. Again, runner at first is Taylor, taking place of Hunt after Hunt singled. Top of the 6th, 8-3, Huntsville Hornets over the Dayton Broncos. 2-0. In there for a strike. Collin Sanders waiting on Zuniga to get ready. He's working from the stretch. 2-1. Runner goes and Taylor in the dirt for ball 3. Throw on the second is in time. Out number 1 of this inning. And we got a score update. Huntsville Lady Hornets victorious over the Porter Lady Spartans 5-3. They secure the number 1 seed in the playoffs. 3-1 to Sanders. Low and away for ball 4. Luke Durham now steps in. The senior playing in one of his last games in district play as the Huntsville Hornet. Pitch, runner goes, and Sanders and Campbell can't handle the transition. That's stolen base number 2 for Collin Sanders. I believe that is. Gotta check on that. That's 4. Speed Demon, I gotta tell you. 1-0 to Durham. Liner! Bobbled up by Threadgill. Sanders, he's gonna try to score. The throw will be wide. Durham also moves on to second. That should go down as a hit. It was a hard hit ball that was tailing down. It was going to be a tough play for Threadgill, so it's a RBI single as Luke moved on to second on the throw. Johnny Waddell will now head on to second. The courtesy run for Luke Durham. 9-3 ball game. Bam Brady now steps in. Looking to drive fellow sophomore Johnny Waddell. He's got speed on the base pass. Pitch, liner up the middle. Diving stop, no, it rolls to the outfield. Waddell will hold up at third. McSpadden making a great effort. Wasn't able to get it, but just enough glove. So that way he doesn't roll in the outfield. Waddell would have definitely scored. Now it's Brian Parker Jr. stepping in with runners at the corners with one out. That's another hit, by the way, for Van Brady, his third on the night. Sonny Garcia will now go out there to talk to Zuniga and his infielders. While we have the pause in the action, let's thank some more of our wonderful sponsors. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, because everyone deserves to be remembered, and Texpress Urgent Care. Quality healthcare and unmatched customer service. That's 4 Huntsville Hornets with multi-hit games on the night, and that'll do it for Zuniga's night. His line is still not closed, responsible for the runners at first and third. We'll be right back for more information on the new pitcher for the Dayton Broncos on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is Huntsville Hornet Baseball, powered by KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornet softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. New pitcher in for the Dayton Broncos. It'll be number 11, Justin Purviance. Brian Parker Jr. now steps in. He steps in against the new pitcher in Purviance with runners at the corners with only one out. Purviance stands ready. He's working from the stretch. He's inheriting a jam here. It's a 9-3 ball game. Pickoff throw, it's not in time. Parker Jr. waiting. Pitch from Proviance is low for ball 1. Parker Jr. waiting. Outside. Two-0. Fly ball popped up, actually. McSpadden is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Batten steps in. Curveball just a bit inside. It's actually a 10-3 ball game now that I look at the game changer. 1-0. Outside, the scoreboard says 9-3, but on the game changer apps I have it says 10-3, so I mean, the scoreboard operator has been having some trouble all night, so I'm gonna stick with 10-3. 2-0 to Batten. In there for a strike on the outside part of the plate. Batten is 1 for 3 on the night with a walk. Trying to drive his first RBI of the night. A base hit in the outfield will definitely do it. 2-1. Watches that curveball go outside the zone for ball 3. 3-1. Batten swings and fouls that one back to the backstop. It's now full count. Runner at first in Brady will be going. Proviance is 3-2. Fly ball to left field. Harrison is moving on it. Stu moving on it. And he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Hornets able to get a run across the plate to make it a 10-3 ball game. Scoreboard says 9-3, but we'll get that situated. I'm pretty sure it is a 10-3 ball game. But we'll be right back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Huntsville Hornets are 6 outs away from clinching that 4th and final playoff spot.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, He'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
10-3 ball game. Huntsville Hornets up on the Dayton Broncos. New pitcher for the Huntsville Hornets. It'll be number 20, the sophomore right-hander, Colton Gilbert. Some more defensive changes. Noah Nieto comes from right field to go behind the plate. And I believe that's Austin Taylor now into right field. Yep, it is Austin Taylor in right field now, so Nolan Hunt's night is done, along with Luke Durham. Colton hasn't pitched in 2 weeks ever since that home loss against Kingwood Park. The first pitch from the sophomore is low and away for ball one. One zero from Gilbert. Swing and a miss. Threadgill tried to put some power behind that one. Pays the price for it. 1-1 from Gilbert. High. And it'd be interesting to see how Gilbert is. And you would think 2 weeks off, oh, that must be great for his arm. Yes and no. It could cause some control issues if you haven't seen in-game action for quite a while. 2-1 from Gilbert. Swing and a miss. Sword by Threadgill on that slider. I guess Gilbert heard me on that one. 2-2 the Threadgill. Curve just a bit high. Full count. Full count. Ground ball. Sanders fields it cleanly. Throw on the first in time. Out number one. If you're just coming over from the Huntsville Lady Hornets softball stream, welcome in. Collin, Neill, BJ McMichael can't make it out on here tonight. You know what they say, a lone wolf can be dangerous. I am lone wolfing it tonight. Vernon Harrison now steps in. Breaker! Beautiful one in there for a strike. I talked to head coach Justin Jennings and assistant coach Corey Heidebrink about Colton Gilbert, and they've been nothing but impressed. He has certainly been a surprise for this Hornet squad. Low. And he's going to be a very valuable asset down the line if the Hornets hold on here in Dayton and get that fourth and final playoff spot. He's going to be huge. Swing and a miss. One, two. Curve. Called strike three. Stepping in now, new hitter for the Dayton Broncos is going to be number 16, Zach Wood. Got the final line on Luke Durham. He is in line for the win. He went 5 innings, allowing 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. First pitch from Gilbert to Wood. Breaker! And another one. Called strike. That slider looking really good from Gilbert. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Gilbert coming in and cleaning house. 0-2. Ground ball able to foul that off the end of the bat. Wood did. Still 0-2. From the stretch. 0-2. Curve in the dirt. That really has some snap on it. Good idea, though. Throw a waste pitch. See if you can get Wood swinging after he's seen all breakers in this at-bat. 1-2. Popped up. Brady's going back. He is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Broncos go 1, 2, and 3 against Colton Gilbert, and we now head to the top of the 7th inning. Hornets will have one last chance at adding some more runs before they are 3 outs away from clinching that playoff spot. Be right back for Huntsville Hornet Baseball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic is here to treat your poison ivy, animal bites, sunburns, lacerations, sprains, breaks, and don't forget your camp and sports physicals so you can quickly get back to your daily life. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. Texpress Urgent Care offers a variety of procedures. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and McAllister's in Huntsville. Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Gage Doris leads off this top of the 7th. First pitch is in there for a strike. May have clipped the outer part of the plate. Doris 2 for 2 on the night. 0-1. Hits him. That's the 3rd hit by pitch tonight that Doris has had to take. He must have some sort of ball magnet on him tonight. Home plate umpire telling the Hornet dugout to take it easy, I suppose. Again, that's the 3rd hit by pitch by Gage Doris, and head coach Justin Jennings is going to talk to the home plate umpire. Believe we're going to have a courtesy runner for Doris. And there will be. Making his first appearance in district play will be number 25, Carson Woods. A primary player in the JV squad, travels with varsity. He gets his first action in district play. Pickoff 9 time. As Cooper Molness now steps in. Pitch high. Had to take a moment. I thought Carson was a different number, but he is number 25. Cooper Molness waiting on Purviance. The pitch is high again, 2-0. Cooper is 0 for 4 in the night. He has 2 RBIs, all coming via ground outs. 2-0. Swing. 2-1. Pickoff throw. Pick down. Throw down to first, rather. Was not in time. Two and one to Cooper. Cooper swing and a miss. It's even now, 2-2. Woods off first. 2-2. Fly ball into right field. Getting down, and it will get down in fair territory. Woods is hustling. He'll stay at second. Gutierrez making a great effort, but not able to get to it. Woods retreated back all the way at first. Usually you want to meet halfway on plays like that. It's like Gutierrez is shaking up on the play out there as he's staying in foul territory. That's Cooper's first hit on the night. We're going to go ahead and step aside for a bit. When we come back, we'll continue the top of the 7th from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here in Dayton, Texas, 10-3 ball game. Runners are at first and second now after Cooper hit his first hit of the night into right field. Trying to see who that new outfielder is coming in for Gutierrez, as he was favoring that right hand wrist area. Hopefully he is all right. I'll send Noah Nieto to the plate with runners at first and second. 10-3 ball game. Provide still out there. Pitch. Liner in the right center field, going back on his Odom. Still going back, and he'll make the catch. Carson retreats back to second, but he'll stay on the bag for out number 1. Hard out for Noah Nieto. I'll send Austin Taylor to bat for the first time on tonight. Came in for Nolan Hunt and then went to right field. Taylor waiting on the first pitch from Purviance. Goes. Breaker on the outside part of the plate. Purviance from the stretch, looking back at Woods at second. 0-1. In there for a called strike, same pitch. Taylor trying to add some insurance to this lead. 0-2. Called strike 3. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. That's out number 2. Collin Sanders will now step on in. Wearing Michael Jordan's number for tonight. Watches that one dive below his knees. I mean, he is having a really good ball game at the plate. He's 2 for 2 with a walk. 1-0. Low in the dirt. Gets away from Campbell. I mean, he did tell me that if he does good in that uniform, he'll wear that for senior night. So let's see if he sticks to his word. 2-0. High. Count now 3-0. Pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Three-one pitch from Purviance. That's high for ball 4, and the bases are now loaded again for the Hornets. 2 outs. I'll send Colton Gilbert to the plate. Gilbert waiting on the pitch from Purviance. Fastball, ball gets away from Campbell. That fastball's in there for a strike, though. Gilbert waiting on 0-1. He has the bases loaded. He has 2 outs, though. Looking to do something here. Swing and a miss. Oh-2 pitch to Gilbert. Launches that one. 1-2. Dugout having the time of their lives over there. 1-2 to Gilbert. Called strike 3 on the outer part of the plate on that slider, and that is out number 3. Hornets not able to get a run across, but they head to the final inning, bottom of the 7th. They are 3 outs away from getting that 4th and final playoff spot. We'll be right back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. This is Huntsville Hornet Baseball.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic is here to treat your poison ivy, animal bites, sunburns, lacerations, sprains, breaks, and don't forget your camp and sports physicals so you can quickly get back to your daily life. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. Texpress Urgent Care offers a variety of procedures. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and McAllister's in Huntsville.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Three outs away from postseason play, the Hornets are. Colton Gilbert's back out there. He'll be working against the 1, 2, and 3 hitters for Dayton and Avila, Odom, and the mixed Spadin. Gilbert against Avila, first pitch, breaker in there for a strike. Gilbert's really finding that pitch on the night. 0-1. Just a bit low. One from Gilbert. Fastball tails outside.
Here we go, G. Get back in the crease.
Gilbert high and away. 3-1. Grant Odom waits on deck behind Avila. Gilbert's 3-1. High and away again. Ball 4. Leadoff walk. Dayton not going down quietly to end this ball game. Hornets going to have to earn these final 3 outs on the night. Odom now steps in. 1 for 3 on the night. High and away again. Can maybe understand that the jitters might be getting to Gilbert. He knows the weight of the situation the Hornets are in. 1-0. High again. Sanders playing about 1 foot away from the infield grass at third. Brady shaded more towards second. 2-0. Liner in the left center field. Langley's going back. It's over his head for a base hit. Cooper backs, tells Langley to back off as he fields it, making sure that Avila doesn't think about going on the third, but that now puts runners at first and second for the Dayton Broncos with nobody out, with McSpadden coming in. McSpadden waiting on Gilbert. He's working with runners at first and second with nobody out as that first pitch finds the zone. Oh, 1 from Gilbert. Nearly hit McSpadden. Nieto, though, able to pick it off the dirt. You know, one thing would be quite amazing to clinch the spot triple play. We haven't seen that this year. 1-1. High. Two, 1. In there. Strike 2. Count even. Great spot on the inside part of the plate to the left-handed hitter. To 2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the breaker. Out number 1. Holden Campbell. And what could be his final at bat here at the Dayton Broncos ballpark. Pitch in there for a strike. A 1. Popped up on the infield. Sanders is going back. Langley's going there, though, and he'll make the catch. 1 out away from clinching the playoff spot. Hayden Campbell now in.
Number 4,
Runners still at first and second. Hornets need one more out. Cooper shading to his right pitch. Swing and a miss on that slider. Oh, 1. Breaker in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch. Buckles. Campbell. 1 strike away. Gilbert working from the stretch. 0-2 pitch. He goes. Ground ball to short. Langley fields it. Throws on the first. In time! And that is the ball game. And for the 3rd straight year, the Huntsville Hornets are heading to the postseason. Great ball game. They win 10-3. We'll be right back for a wrap-up on the post-game show. Huntsville Hornets take the victory out in Dayton 10-3 as they head back to the postseason. Be right back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network powered by KSAM Sports. Your Hornets are victorious. Going to the playoffs. Let's go.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic is here to treat your poison ivy, animal bites, sunburns, lacerations, sprains, breaks, and don't forget your camp and sports physicals so you can quickly get back to your daily life. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. Texpress Urgent Care offers a variety of procedures. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and McAllister's in Huntsville.
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating life.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, this is the Hornets Baseball Postgame Wrap-Up. With stats and analysis of tonight's game, let's return to the field with Collin, Neill, B.J. McMichael, and head coach Justin Jennings.
Final score, 10-3. Huntsville Hornets victorious over the Dayton Broncos. They are going back to the postseason for the third straight year, and a big contributor to that is right beside me, Van Brady. Van, good win tonight. Y'all secured the playoff spot, the fourth and final one, rather. A little drama, of course, at the end of the season. You don't want that, but y'all are in. Just your thoughts on the big win tonight.
We had a good job as a team, and we did what was needed to be done to get to the playoffs, and I hope we can continue it.
What has it been for you? You didn't start all district play, then the coach put you in at Kingwood Park at that game, but then he put you back out he put you at second at Nacogdoches, and he started you on Friday, and then you started again tonight, and you've just been on a tear, man. Like, what's it been like for you to get this opportunity and just seeing the results, like, paying off?
It's just been really good, seeing what I can contribute to the team.
Yeah, actually get your mic up right to your mouth. There you go. All right. I know this is your first time, but hey, man, you did a good job. But now you head back home Friday night. It's senior day. What does it mean to you, though, to be a big contributor late down the line in district play, to give the playoff spot, but also give these seniors one more chance at some postseason glory?
It feels good being able to help them continue their baseball season and their careers.
Hey, all right, Van. Well, hey, is there anybody you want to shout out before I let you go out and celebrate with the boys?
My mom and my dad.
Yeah, your dad was sitting right beside me. He was just giving me all the updates he can. But hey, Van, good job out there, man. Go celebrate with your guys. We'll see you on Friday night. That was Van Brady of Huntsville Hornet Baseball joining us on the sideline. When we come back, we'll wrap up post-game and head on back to Huntsville. Be right back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Affordable Plumbing Incorporated in Huntsville is a proud supporter of Hornets softball and baseball. Family owned and operated since 2000, Affordable Plumbing serves the plumbing needs of Huntsville, New Waverly, Trinity, and other surrounding areas. The company is backed by years and years of experience and strives to support the community in a courteous and professional manner for all your plumbing needs. Call them at 936-291-7886. Again, that's Affordable Plumbing at 936-291-7886. Sting 'em, Hornets!
Hello, I'm Greg Smith, and am proud to be the owner of Huntsville and Walker County's premier funeral home, Sam Houston Memorial. What makes us the premier funeral home? The reasons are simple. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home has the premier facilities in the area, and our directors and staff are top of the line, offering premier care for you and your loved ones in their time of need. Locally owned and family managed for 2 decades, it's our family's honor to serve yours. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, your hometown experts at celebrating.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic is here to treat your poison ivy, animal bites, sunburns, lacerations, sprains, breaks, and don't forget your camp and sports physicals so you can quickly get back to your daily life. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville, located at 193 I-45 South. Texpress Urgent Care offers a variety of procedures. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic near Bahama Bucks and McAllister's in Huntsville. Affordable.
Hello, I'm
Hi,
Greg Smith.
I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? There's a sweet spot in a baseball game when a runner rounds third heading for home. There's a look of confidence on their face, a big smile as the runner heads for the plate. There'll be no sliding necessary for this one. No need to get down and dirty. The ball is over the fence, out of the park. It's a home run. Home is a given reward. All the runner has to do is cross the plate. Did you know you can live your life in such joy and anticipation? In life, you can hit a home run. You can live your life rounding third headed for home. The home run is knowing Jesus. If you do, he'll get you safely home. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Back here on the post-game show. Before we wrap it up, I have head coach Justin Jennings joining me right beside me. Coach, get the win on the night, 10-3. Obviously you secured your spot in the playoffs for the third straight year. Just your thoughts on the win tonight.
Man, very happy for our kids. Very pleased with our community and just everybody involved. And I don't know when the last time they went 3 consecutive years, but this year's special because this group was my first group. They were freshmen my first year here, and then you had COVID, and you just don't know when you get into a situation like this. You don't know how it's going to go. You don't know how bad things are. You don't know how good things can be. So this group is really special, and, man, they've just done everything we've asked them to do. It's a great group, and they've put in a ton of work over the last 4 years. And very pleased for our seniors and just very, very, very excited for all of our kids, man, all the way through and our sub-varsity programs, just everybody involved in our program. Just couldn't be more pleased for everybody.
Luke had a bit of trouble at first. Speaking of one of the seniors, he settled in after the game. He was able to get 7 Ks on the night, going 5 innings, and then you had Gilbert working clean innings, 2 clean innings after that, secure the spot. Just what are your thoughts on your pitching performance tonight?
Well, I mean, Dayton's a pretty good offensive club. I mean, they've scored runs on everybody in the district. So, we weren't locating the ball real well early on, just catching a little bit too much of the plate early on. And, he kind of settled in a little bit. Of course, he probably wasn't as sharp. We had just scored 3 in the top of the first and just probably, wasn't locked in like he needed to be. And, again, they can swing it, and we made an error that kind of compounded that. But, yeah, I mean, he battled. He was pretty good at times. He was really sharp at times. Lost his focus a little bit a few times, but at times he was really, really good. The fastball was good. The velo was good tonight. And, just continued to battle and do what he needed to do. And, he got in a groove and got going pretty good, and we were able to provide some run support. And, good job all the way around.
You're starting 9 batters, all of them, they reached base by any means tonight. And third straight ball game with at least 10 runs. And just what are your thoughts on your hitters' performances, not only just tonight, but their recent outings?
Man, the last few weeks we've been really good offensively. I was talking to Colton a while ago, and we preached to our guys, stay in the big part of the park, stay in the big part of the park. We want to be gap to gap, and we had a lot of line drives up the middle tonight. Mm-hmm. So executed what we like to do to perfection, really, and they've just been really good. They've been locked in. We're getting some production from some other guys. We've kind of settled in on 10, 11 guys, and everybody's producing right now. So it's a good time for it. We want to be playing our best ball going into the playoffs,
yep.
And offensively we're definitely playing pretty well from that regard. So we just want to continue doing what we're doing. I told Colton, I said we'll ride them pretty hard this week. Obviously it was senior night. We want to make sure those guys get in and play a considerable amount, but at the same time, I don't want to go into the playoffs having lost a game. So
yep.
We're going to do everything we can to go in winning 4 in a row. So we'll get on them pretty good, and hopefully we'll have a good few days of practice and be ready to go on Friday.
A night of 3s, 3 straight wins, 3 straight postseason appearances. Coach, before I let you go, what are your final thoughts? You're either facing Hallsville or White House, but either way, Coach, I know the guys are going to be ready no matter who the opponent is. Just your final thoughts before we head on back home to get prepared for the final game of district play, senior day, and then heading into postseason play.
Yeah, we're very familiar with both clubs. Obviously Hallsville's beat us out the last 2 years, but we've played 5 really good games against them. The first year they beat us in 2, and then last year we took them to 3. So we've played 5 pretty good games against them. And White House, obviously, we're pretty familiar with them being in their district the last 2 years. And it won't matter really to us. I mean, our kids are going to compete, and they'll be ready to go regardless of who we face. So we're by no means excited to be in. It's kind of, they're excited after the game tonight. But, we expected to be a playoff team. We expected to be in this position. So, we'll go out and we'll compete regardless of who it is with the expectation of being by-district champions. And, that's kind of the only thing we haven't accomplished here. We've made 3 straight runs, and, we won a playoff game last year for the first time in, I believe it was like 16 years.
Yep.
And, this year we're looking to advance. We want to be by-district champions and play for a few weeks. And that'll be the expectation, and that'll be what we're trying to accomplish.
All right, Coach, I'm going to let you get on back to Huntsville. It's a bit of a drive.
Yep, I appreciate it. Thank
no
you.
problem at all.
Appreciate all you guys do. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Hey, Coach. We'll see you on Friday night. And that will do it for the post-game show. I'd like to thank all of y'all for tuning in. I got to grab a few pieces of papers. Just give me a minute. Okay. All right. Can't forget those. But thank you all for tuning in this season. We still got one more game to go. Senior night on Friday night as the Huntsville Hornets will finish their district play against these Dayton Broncos again. They are 7-7 on the season and look to finish 500 for the first time since 2021 when they went 8-7 in that year as well. Want to thank all of our wonderful sponsors: Affordable Plumbing, Northside Baptist Church, Texpress Urgent Care, and Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. Be sure you follow KSAM Sports on Facebook for the latest up-to-the-minute information on the world of Huntsville and Walker County sports. And while you're still in that social media sphere, if you shall say, be sure you follow us on Twitter. Just search KSAM1017. And while you're still there on Twitter, follow Huntsville Hornet Baseball. It's Huntsville_BSB. And while you're still there, and you should give them a follow as well. Huntsville Lady Hornet Softball, Huntsville SB. Playoff implications: Huntsville Lady Hornets secured the #1 seed, and the Huntsville Hornets secure their 3rd straight postseason appearances. I want to thank everyone for making this broadcast possible. Carlos Zimmerman and Jordan Smith helping with all the technical stuff and, you know, the graphics and everything. Thank you as always. And, of course, Brian Reeder, the GM, back at 101.7 KSAM along with Tim Johnson. That'll do it from Dayton, Texas. I'm Collin Neill. We'll see you Friday night at Cape Bar Ross Park. Good night. God bless. Final score: Huntsville Hornets 10, Dayton Broncos 3. And as always, sting 'em Hornets. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you Friday night.
This has been a presentation of Huntsville Hornet Baseball on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. No portion of this broadcast may be reused or retransmitted in any form without the expressed written consent of Huntsville High School Athletics, our broadcast partners, or 101.7 KSAM. On behalf of Collin, Neill, and BJ McMichael and our sponsors, thank you for watching and good night. We are the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Sting 'em, Hornets.